Okay. Yes, ma'am. So if it's a TV lead, I would say, great. Good morning, Miss Tony. This is Charaka with the Senior Care Plan. I'm not a telemarketer. I'm calling because you responded to an ad on our TV commercial, and my job is real simple to go over the features, benefit, and pricing, and to give you some more information regarding that. It's take about 10 minutes, and then I will just go right into saying, Miss Tony, you know, how's your day going?
It's going well. Going
Doing
well,
well.
thank you.
Okay. All right. Great. You staying warm? Did you get to stay out of the rain that we had?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's a beautiful morning out. It looks like it's going to be around 60 degrees today. So you caught me at a good time because I'm about to head out.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Well, when you call into the television commercial, were you looking for coverage for yourself or for a loved one?
For myself, I want
For
to add
yourself.
to what I have.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wonderful. And now, currently, what do you have right now?
I have 10,000 in coverage.
10,000. Okay. Any idea how long you've had that policy or who you have it with?
Oh, I've been had it about 10 years. About 10 years.
About 10 years. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
How
still
much you
paying
paying
on it.
monthly on that?
I pay $38.
$38. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to go over a little bit more information about our program today, and I'm going to be sure and that I can qualify you for for the most discounts that we have available, and see, how and share with you how our plan can help you protect the policy that you have right now, as well as save a lot of money for your beneficiary. And when you pass away, Miss Tony, who is going to be the person who ultimately takes care of everything and receives the check for you?
My son.
Your son. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Wonderful. What's your son's name?
Um, Derek.
Derek. Okay. All right. Okay. Great. And is Derek? Does he live here?
Yeah,
He does.
he
Okay.
lives with me.
He lives with you. Okay. Wonderful. How many grandchildren you have, Miss Tony?
None.
None. Okay. And how many children do you have?
Two.
Two. Okay. So if something were to happen, Derek first, who would be the next person that would receive that would receive your benefits?
Eric.
Okay. Are they twins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Derek and Eric.
Wow, wow, Derek and Eric, that is wonderful. What were they like growing up?
Ooh, they were a handful. They still are. They're
Wow, I
grown,
can imagine.
adult men, and they still are. But I love
Mm-hmm.
them.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I know you do. That is wonderful. And this you have any siblings, Miss Tony?
I do.
Okay, okay. All right, great. And are you currently married?
No.
Okay. All right, great. Well, Miss Tony, we don't do any physical exams. We don't require any blood, urine, medical testing or anything like that. I'm just gonna ask you a few basic health questions that will help me tailor the plan, especially for you. We're not a one size fit all type company to where, we just give everybody the same plan. We make sure that we customize our plan that fits just for you, and we also have a discounted funeral package. And I'll let you know exactly what you qualify regarding that, because it's going to help your sons, Derek and Eric, save a lot of money, okay?
Okay.
Now, have you had any recent hospitalizations, Miss Tony?
No.
No? Okay. Now, do you have any major health issues like heart, liver, lungs, kidneys,
No.
circulatory? Okay. So you've never been treated for anything major, Miss Tony?
No.
Do you have any history of having a stroke, cancer, circulation?
No.
Okay. Do you smoke, Miss Tony, or use any type of tobacco or nicotine products?
No.
Okay. Miss Tony, I know the next question. Let me tell you something. I know when I ask this next question, I always think about what's my dream height and weight.
Okay.
But it's something that the company makes me ask you. What's your height and weight, dear?
I'm 6'2",
Okay.
and I'm 185 pounds.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Miss Tony. How you keep your weight down so much?
Because I work out and I eat right.
Oh, that is wonderful. I'm gonna have you give me some tips.
In an ideal world, right?
I'm trying to drop a few pounds right now, Miss Tony. And so now, Miss Tony, and now don't forget. Now I am going to ask you for some of those recipes that you be making. Do you cook every day?
Okay. I do a lot of juicing. I eat a lot of
Oh,
fruits and vegetables.
wow, that is so wonderful, Miss Tony. That
Yeah.
is great. Now, what medications are you currently prescribed?
None.
None.
No, man. None.
Oh my goodness! The doctor
None.
hadn't given you any medications to take.
None. I
Oh
don't even
wow!
take anything for a headache.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness! Congratulations, Miss Tony. That is so wonderful.
God is good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
God is
is.
good. God is
Yes,
good.
ma'am. And you keep up the great work, Miss Tony. You're doing a wonderful job. Okay. So thank
Keep
you so
praying.
much for sharing that information with me. Yes, ma'am. And based on what you told me, it looks like I can get you qualified for one of our best plans that we have available. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Um, so yeah, I'm super excited, to be able to share that with you today.
So you
We
said your best plan?
our best plan. Yes, ma'am. You qualify for our absolute best plan.
So the best plan is no money. Best plan.
Well, Miss Tony, yeah, we live in America. It's nothing here that's for free.
Yeah, I
Everything
know.
costs.
Everything.
Everything costs. And you know
If
what,
they
Miss
could
Tony?
charge us for the air we breathe, they would.
I know. And Miss Tony, have you noticed that everything is going up in price as well?
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Everything is going up. I mean, um, and even the cost of funerals, they're on the rise as well. Okay. Have you given any thought into what your final wishes are?
I have thought about it, but I haven't made a decision.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Any idea if you would like to have a traditional burial or a cremation when the time comes? Do you know yet?
I don't.
Okay.
I
Yes,
don't.
ma'am.
But I know I
No.
have to choose one of them. It's only what, two ways out of here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And Miss Tony, we're gonna be praying that you got a long time for that to come. However,
Thank you.
yes, ma'am, absolutely. One thing I do advise, my clients that you want to go ahead and start thinking about that ahead of time because, it's best to kind of have a written plan, Miss Tony. I have this nice book that I'm going to send you out where, if you would like to, you can write down, your final wishes and what you would like to have done when that time comes. Because Miss Tony, you think it's your son, Derek and Eric, that's going to make all these decisions and take care of everything. But in reality, we don't know who's going to pass before who and, who's going to be the ultimate person to make those decisions. And oftentimes, Miss Tony, I've seen family members that are so upset, okay, that, they can't even think straight properly to even make a sound decision. Okay, and so instead, what is recommended is to write it down. Because your sons are going to be emotionally distraught, mentally, you know, they can't sometimes think straight, and so it's best to kind of have a written plan written down. I know that seems kind of strange to do that, but it's really a great idea to go ahead and start pre-planning so that you have some of this information, and all your pertinent and vital information written down, so your sons know where everything is. Because I know for myself, I've seen people have to tear the whole house down, trying to
Yeah.
find
Yes.
important paperwork. Yes, ma'am. So we're going to get you organized with our final wishes booklet and brochure that I'm going to send out to you. Okay, Miss Tony?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, with this plan, you qualify with our best plan you qualify for today that I was telling you about is first day coverage. It's a whole life insurance policy. So that means that, it's gonna be good for your whole entire life. It doesn't run out. Okay. The premiums are gonna stay the same. We're gonna get this locked in for you today. Okay. We're gonna get these
Okay.
benefits started for you today. There's no waiting period, Miss Tony. Congratulations. A lot of people I talk to, Miss Tony, they have a waiting period. Okay.
Okay.
So you're fortunate, Miss Tony, to where your plan we're going to get set up for you. It's going to start today. So that's why we're
Okay.
going to go ahead and move forward now, because time is of the essence. And we're going to get this locked in for you today with no waiting period. Okay. As I said, there's no medical exam, no blood, no urine, no medical testing that's involved with this plan. Okay. And it pays cash benefits to your beneficiary. It also have accidental death benefits coverage, where God forbid something happens to you as a result of an accident, it's gonna double. Okay, so your sons will be able to get that as well. Now, as I mentioned about the discounted funeral plan we have, you're gonna get a brochure that explains it all. But to make a long story short, Miss Tony, this plan comes with a lot of benefits. You're gonna become a legacy assurance member with us today, and you're gonna be able to get access to wholesale discounted funeral merchandise that's going to be able to help your son save a tremendous amount of money, whether you decide to have a traditional burial or a cremation. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miss Tony. So now you got something to write with, dear?
I do.
Okay. All right, perfect. So first of all, I want you to write my name down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. How do you
So,
spell your name?
okay, you ready?
I am.
Okay. It's Charaka, Charaka.
That's pretty.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And my last name is Cook.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Georgia. I've been background checked, fingerprinted. I had to get approved by the state as well as by the insurance company to represent them, to be able to talk to you about these policies and plans that, we're offering. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And so, I've been like licensed agent now for 10 years, been with this company for 9 years. And, now, Miss Tony, they give me a lot more responsibilities. And, I'm a manager with the company. And let me just give you my phone number as well. Okay. Now, Miss Tony,
Okay.
if something ever happens, if you need to call me back, this is the number you need to call. Okay. Don't call the commercial number you saw on TV. Don't call any other phone number but this number right here.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
the number, yes, ma'am, is 803-518-9525. And now I want you to write down, Miss Tony. These are the three plans that we're going to look at today, and we're going to decide which one best fits your budget.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 8,000 for $48. We have 10,000 for $55. And then we have 12,000 for $72. Now, Miss
Okay.
Tony, yes, ma'am.
What what if I went to 100?
Okay, 100 is going to be $92. Does the $92 fit your budget on a monthly basis, Miss Tony?
Yeah. So how
Okay,
much
great.
coverage would that get me?
So for that coverage is going to give you 13,000.
Oh, okay. I was trying to get to at least 15,000. So how much is that?
Okay, with 15,000, that'll be $110 a month.
Okay, let me do that one.
Okay, and now Miss Tony, you feel pretty comfortable being able to pay the 110 every month?
Yes.
Okay, so we're
Because
gonna
my
go ahead.
budget was 100. So
Okay,
$10.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, outstanding. We're gonna go ahead and get you started with this plan today, Miss Tony. Now, if something, and now let me just tell you this as well. We can start with this, Miss Tony. And if you ever want to increase your policy, add some more coverage to it, you can definitely do that at any time. Okay. You can
Okay.
always, call me, add some additional coverage. We'll get started with this for you today and get you enrolled in the program and get these benefits locked in for you.
Okay.
Okay. So congratulations, you made a wonderful decision.
Thank you. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Yes, ma'am.
So so you're going to be the only person that I work with.
I'm gonna be, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna be the only person that you work with. If you ever need anything, like I said, you just give me a call on that number. You got it still wrote down, Miss Tony?
I do.
Okay. And then I'm gonna also mail you a package here. Okay. You're gonna get a handwritten note from me and with the final wishes planner and brochure I was telling you about. In addition to that, you're gonna get two more packages. Now this right here is gonna come. I'm gonna get this mailed out to you tomorrow. So you're gonna get this in the next couple of days. This is going to be some preliminary information with my information and with the brochure on legacy assurance, and the final wishes planner I was telling you about. Now, the company, once your policy issues, okay, the company is going to get a package with your policy mailed out to you. So you'll get that, about 10 days over the next couple of weeks. Then you'll also get a package from Legacy Assurance, and that will be telling you about the Legacy Assurance membership that we spoke about.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. And we're going to go ahead and get you set up today, Miss Tony.
Okay. Well, thank
And
you
then I
so
just
much.
would proceed with asking her the rest of the questions on the on the application as well.